What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for watching. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to use physicality as an actor. For those of you that don't know what I mean by physicality, it just means the physical actions you're making with your body, as well as the facial expressions that you are making throughout a scene. This is an important video for any actor to watch because I think physicality is often ignored or disregarded by actors when they're working on a performance. Sometimes actors can be so focused on the lines they're saying and thinking about how to say them. There's so much more to your performance than just your mouth and your voice. You've got this beautiful face, you've got your arms, your entire body. And a lot of actors kind of ignore that. They may not realize this, but that's a big part of what the audience is watching. They're not just listening to you, they're also watching you. So much of what you're trying to say can be shown just through facial expressions and just through your movements. So I'm going to show a couple clips of this exact case. There's so much that you can tell from a person just from looking at them. This is a really powerful tool that you as an actor can use to your audience, to get them to feel for you, to get them to understand you without you just having to say the obvious thing. I think a lot of the beauty of acting comes from being able to leave an impression on an audience, being able to tell a message to an audience without being obvious about it, without them actually saying it. Using your physicality is just a part of what us humans do. It's like if you're an actor and you're just going to say your lines with super deep emotion, but your body isn't being natural with it, you're gonna have a fake performance. Physicality makes them look natural and makes them look believable. We, in our everyday lives, as humans, we use our body, we use our facial expressions. So we as actors have to be able to reproduce those natural reactions. A problem that a lot of actors have is that they use either too little or they use way too much. So for example, if I'm talking like this, and if I'm using too much physicality, then you kind of get distracted with what I'm trying to say because you're just looking at my body. But if I don't use enough of my body, if I don't use enough facial expressions like a normal person, then I kind of look like a robot. And this results in a boring performance that no one wants to watch. So you gotta find the right amount. So you might be saying to yourself, well, okay, yeah, that all makes sense, but that's hard to do. How do you do that? What I'll say to you is that you're just gonna get better and better at it the more experience that you have as a performer. But the key to successfully doing this, and what you have to really work on, is trying not to restrain yourself and being in the moment. Letting your body just flow naturally. It can be tough if you're worrying about your physicality and you might be like, okay, what are my hands doing? Where should I be putting them? You're thinking about it too much if that's the case. Just try to be in the moment so your body basically just responds to the things that are coming out of your mouth. We use our body and we use our voice and we use our facial expressions all the time. We are professionals at doing this already. So we should not be trying to force ourselves to change that when we're acting. So let me give you some more examples and some more advice on how to figure out and better understand what natural physicality looks like. So one way you can do this is by looking at yourself. So throughout the day, at random times when you're doing different things, look at the way that you're naturally reacting and you're naturally doing things with your body. So for example, say when you're getting sleepy, you might realize that you're leaning onto one of your hands. Or realize maybe when you're really hungry, try to look at the way that you're naturally cutting into the food or the way that you chew on the food. All of these will give you a better understanding of how you naturally act. Also, you can do this throughout the day. Look around you. Look at other people in your life and look at how they're reacting to other people. This will teach you so much about human behavior. So just keep that in mind throughout the day or maybe once every week. And this will help you better understand humans as a whole and our non-verbal ways to communicate. If you're wondering how to be more natural with your physicality, or if you're not sure how you are when performing, you should really record yourself. And what recording yourself will do is, it's obviously going to show you what your physical reactions are on camera, but it's going to show you if you have any nervous tics or any bad habits that you are not sure about or that you never knew. I know so many people, including myself, that have had some of these habits that they stuck to when performing, and they didn't realize it until they watched themselves. So for example, I knew some people who blinked all the time when they were performing. And also, even myself, I used to always go like this as a performer. I would cross my arms. And other people, they keep their arms to the side and it looks like they're a robot, they're super stiff. So watching yourself on camera is going to help you understand and see how natural you look, and it's going to help you to break down any bad habits that you might have picked up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video helped you. If you've got any questions about how to improve on your physicality that I've not answered, feel free to message me, post any comment. Please subscribe if this video helped you. And now my question of the day for you is, who's your favorite actor or actress?